Okay, Grand Rising people. Okay, so yesterday I made a video about the rope being used in at carnival and why it should not be used and they should need to leave it out. Because I saw somebody yesterday who saw the video and explained to him, which I'm going to go further in details to explain it why it cannot be used. And I'm also, because I know the debate about why dancehall music not being played more at carnival events. Now, first of all, I'm going to address the rope issue. Now, the reason why the rope cannot be used at carnival and why it must be retired is because, like I said, it breaks up the energy. Remember now, when you keep carnival, you're really tapping into the ancient ancestors' energy, which, if you watch the movie, remember the Titans, right? The Congo gods. That movie is all about them, right? Now, if you these beings are ancient beings, right? With a lot of energy. And when you have the rope, it messes with the frequency, which is why you see a lot of people have arguing. Remember now, spirit don't rule with emotions. Spirit do not have emotions. Only when you have a human body, remember we're spiritual beings having a human experience. So it's only when you occupy the human body, that is when you have emotions. When you're outside of the human body, you do not have emotions. And remember now, these beings have a dark side and a light side. And remember, these are warring orishas. You have to be very careful. You understand? They're just like how you have a dark side and a light side. These spirits have a dark side and a light side. The sun have a dark side and a light side, right? Your dark side means your shadow side, and you have to learn how to fuse them, which is why even a lot of us don't know how to really. So we have to work on ourselves in order to come in our spiritual awakening. You have to work on your shadow side. No, these beings that you're the ancient ones, they have a dark side and a light side. Shango is known for war, but he's also known for being a lover of dance and drums, right? Exactly. So, and the same to Baba Ogun. Ogun is the oldest blood warrior, but he's also known for his light side as well. So, these are the things that you need to understand when you're keeping carnival. You are really tapping into the Congo gods, the ancient ancestors' energy, and they are not for the division. When they divide, when the rope is there, it divide the energy and it causes a lot of war. And to be honest, as a reveler myself, right, this year I didn't jump into a costume for personal reasons. However, under the rope is not as good as outside of the rope. Outside of the rope has a better energetic frequency. And as someone who knows how to read energy very well and is very in tune with energy, I know what is happening. This is something that I'm very much aware of, and these are things that I channel through the spirits as well. They are not for the rope. They don't want their energy being used to oppress the people, because they seen it as division, like a divide. You have costume, me not a costume. That's why I'm saying that going forward they should model that Yui model, whereas who have costume dance same way, who not a costume dance same way, and the Yui Yui carnival carries a way higher energetical frequency than all these carnivals that you see. None of them is as high, and no matter the crowd where them have. Cause you will have a crowd for you a carnival. However, their crowd is not as big as theirs would have these guys, more people coming, so it's open to the wider public. However, the energetical frequency of Yui Carnival is way higher because people are freely expressing themselves. There's no rope, there's nobody say you can't come under, there's nobody pushing back, there's no war. Remember now, these ancient ancestors, they do carry a dark side, and the dark side is war, and it can be very, very bloody. You don't want the event to be marred with violence. So it's best for you to leave the rope out of it. who have a costume, because you know women will love to dress up, even some of the men will love to dress up. However, who want to buy costume. What I'm saying, in the age of consumerism, the high cost of the costume will have to go down, because we are moving out of the age of consumerism. Those days we're in the age of minimalistic. We're going back to nature. You understand? We're going back to whole creation, because like I said, the most intelligent, no AI is as intelligent as nature itself. You understand? You cannot beat nature. And remember now, the sun is a master manipulator of the whole. Master intellectual manipulator of the planet is the sun. And when you're outside, so that I address that. Now for the people who are saying no, people them naked and all them something there, remember now, we never born in a clothes. And when you're outside into the sun naked, that's how you channel the frequency, the energetical frequency of the sun. And you not only do you channel the sun, you channel the energy of your ancestors being naked, because you have to be in alignment. And so when you're outside into the sun having a fun time, you are actually upgrading your DNA, and you are downloading messages from the sun, right? That will help you going forward in developing your spiritual awakening. So that is why it's beautiful dancing outside naked. I know it's a beautiful thing. And notice how you feel when you go outside and dance into the sun, and then later on you're done and you take a bed and go to your bed. It's the best sleep, right? So this is why you dance out naked. Where ancestors were dancing naked long time in the sun and channeling the frequency of the earth. You know what would be even better, even a dance all barefooted, yeah. But through his asphalt, on the road, you know, say it's going to be very hot. However, dancing on even dirt, pure dirt, into the sun is even of a higher frequency. However, we know that we live in Jamaica and the roads them is dirt, and as long as the more naked they can be and closer to nature, it's even better. Now with the music now. No, the reason why dancehall music is not easily accepted into to the soca. Remember now, we are channeling the frequency of the ancestors. No, we are being happy, especially on a Sunday. The Sunday, like I said, Sunday is the day of the sun. The sun deals with your solar plexus chakra. It's also deals with happiness. No, dancehall music is of a lower vibration, because number one, the drums are not incorporated into the music. Another thing, they sing about a lot of violence, and they sing about poverty and struggles, and the God thing. And let me tell you now, we're in the age of Aquarius, where the frequency on the planet is very high, and there's a spiritual awakening on the planet, and it is very big, because the spiritual awakening is right across the planet. Now, if you are singing about violence, you're going to lower the frequency. It's very low vibrational. And if you sing about violence, that's what you manifest, which is why you see a lot of people in still poor. A lot of people, all of who you see listen these violent music, that's what they manifest in your life. If you sing about violence, you manifest violence in your life. If you sing about happiness, you manifest happiness into your life. If you're singing about love, that's what you manifest into your life. Remember now, it's the earth is made up of a lot of frequency. It's all about frequency. Music is frequency. It's all energy, and whatever you put out, that's what you get back. You cannot be singing about violence into carnival. So if you sing about the whining and so forth, no problem. The people that are into dancehall, they need to change the way the lyrics need to change, and let it be more um of a of a of a more like loving energy, in terms of like for full joy yourself. You understand? This violence not going to work, and you can't go to carnival with that. And remember now, reggae is all about them suffer. Nobody want you in a sufferation. We want full joy ourselves because we're in the age of Aquarius, and it's the return of the golden race, and it's all about celebrating our return as the golden people, the people of the sun. So we are truly returning back to power, and we need to celebrate that. So it's not about, so we need another violence thing. The violence music has to go, and the music that is, that is of a lower frequency, that not cut it again. And of course, when you're singing, the music must have a lot of drums in it, because our ancestors were all about drumming. All right, people, take care of yourself. Remember, now, power to the people. We're in the age of Aquarius, where the truth is more disturbing than the lie. Take care of yourself. Walk good.